Welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 with the Rude Man, and we are back in Don Diego. I almost said San Diego. Don Diego. San Diego. Gosh, I haven't been there in 40 years. Anyway, we're back. I don't remember what I was doing, and there's a reason that I say that. I really don't remember what I was doing because I've got two versions of this map. One that I'm playing on my own, which I'm much further ahead on than this one, and this one that I'm live streaming. So when I look around, I think, well, where's that building? Oh, that's the other map. Where's that track? Oh, that's the other map. What field am I doing? Why is this crop? I just did these crops. Well, that was the other map. So I can legally be confused when I come on here. So there's that. But we'll make do. We'll run around and find out what I was doing, what I need to be doing. One thing I do remember is I remember leaving a bunch of grass out there to be picked up. There's that. So am I here by myself? I don't see anybody here. Probably wouldn't be the first time. Yeah, I've got all, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got all 5 fields that need to be picked up. So I guess there's no reason to not start there. And I do have a new rig here that we'll look at here in a minute. Hey, Scorp, how you doing? Man, I thought I was late. Everybody. Another Tuesday. Before we know it, the week will be over. We've got fall weather coming in. We've had rain. Oh, my God, yesterday it rained. And I looked at Carol and I said, this is weird. I said, we got no summer this year. And we live on the coast, and we haven't had rain for months. And so I looked at Carol, and I said, it's raining. And she says, is that what that is? It's been so long. We live on the coast. We're supposed to get rain every other day. A rain that lasts for months on end. And we haven't. It hasn't been warm, but it hasn't been wet either. We need rain set our way. Yeah, you guys could always use a little bit of moisture, I would think. Got my new shirt on, although I've got lots of new shirts. I got about 15 shirts I haven't even pulled out of and taken tags off of. Carol keeps buying these shirts on sale, and I keep telling her there's only so many clothes I can wear. This is the one I had a couple weeks ago that I wore, and it's all cotton, and so I'm worried about it shrinking. And well, there's a reason why she's buying me clothes. I've lost over 40 pounds, and I'm still losing. So some of my shirts are getting a little bit loose. So she's buying smaller sizes, and this one was cotton. I was worried about it. So when I washed it, I washed it on delicate with just a little warm water, and I kind of did an extra spin on it, and I put it in the dryer on permanent press for just a few minutes, and then took it out still damp and hung it up to dry. So I'm trying to keep it from shrinking because it's a nice shirt. It's a good summer shirt because it's cotton and it's very light material. So you didn't know we were having a fashion show today, did you? Now this is weird because when I selected the colors on they're supposed to be red and blue, but I don't see either red or blue. Huh. That's weird. Well. Hey, Frank's in the house. How you doing, Frank? I'm thinking this tractor might be overkill for this this rig here, but I don't care. I needed an extra tractor because I keep switching tractors. When I have to do the straw and the grass, I have to take one of the tractors that I've got hooked up to the seeders and bring it in here. And I'm lazy. I don't like to do that. All right, let's cozy up here. I was almost late. I had about 5 minutes. I'd had lunch and hadn't brushed my teeth, so I ran in to brush my teeth. And I must have taken longer than I thought because I looked up and it was 1 o'clock. And I thought, oh my God, it's 1 o'clock. And all's well. There was an update on it, said something about the LED colors. May have been about that. Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't see that. There were 2 other mods that I have in here that had updates on them. The auto load on the trailers was updated, and something else was updated. Oh gosh. Oh, the new oh crap, I can't think. Hang on. I can't think straight, but I'll show you. Greenhouse had an update. The greenhouse, oh, that's our farm. God, was I that far away? Is this set up for my speed? Yeah, 16x, and it's on. It doesn't feel like I'm going that fast. Weird. Anyway, the new one, Scorpion, the new greenhouse that we put in that has the silos, has an update, and I didn't get to read what updated on it. The auto load thing said it's now updated and it works on in-game trailers and all kinds of gookadoo like that. But this one right here had an update, and I don't know what it entailed, but I've done that. I updated this and I updated the whatcha-dinger that I was previously talking about. And can't remember what it was. Okay, let's go. Frank says he's doing good. I'm doing great. Thank you, sir. You updated the greenhouse. Okay, since we got it from the other mod hub, we won't see updates unless we go look. Are you now talking about the other thing, this tractor here, the Tri-Fent? Is that what you're talking about? The Tri-6. All right, let's drop this down, open that, and twine it on. Jeremy's in the house. Hey, Jeremy. I'm going to try to do this fairly quick. I think I've got this thing set at 30 miles an hour, so it shouldn't take too long. But I have a procedure that I use. Since there's 5 fields, I don't do them one at a time. I do them all at once, and this is what I do. I come in here like this, and then I flip around and get this headland here, because it's going in a 90 degree from the rest of it. And it's confusing if you don't take care of it. So I take care of it right up front. I'll do this. Then I'll come over here and pick it up here. And then I'll head this way, mosey on down this way and do it all over again. The Tri-6 is the one. I will give you the update link in Discord. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. This weekend I did a bunch of Red Dead on Discord. Nobody was there. Nobody came in the 4 hours I was on. I mean, I saw some of you guys were logged into Discord playing something or other, but nobody came in to say hello. I don't expect that because I'm never there. But anyway, so I played some Red Dead on Discord for about, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours. I feel bad about Discord because I'm not there much, but I'm not a social person. And so when I get time to be on the computer with gaming and stuff, I'm usually busy doing stuff. And I can give you an example. On this farm, when I'm on Discord with Scorpion working on this farm or any other farm we're working on, I get absolutely nothing done because we just sit and shoot the shit. And I can't remember. I was doing something one day, and Scorpion and I had been talking for a couple hours. And I told him, I said I was doing something on a game that wasn't Farming Sim while we were chatting. And I had done 6 or 7 characters in about an hour. And Scorpion and I were on talking for 2-3 hours, and I didn't get one done. And I was doing the same thing while we were talking. So while we were chatting, I wasn't getting anything done on the games. I'm just chatting. And because a lot of the games I play, I have to pay attention to what I'm doing or I get killed. So it's not anything I can do while I'm, jumping in and out of this page and Windows and stuff like that. So this is my apology for not being on Discord. One, I'm not very social, which is one of the reasons why I've never really liked live streaming. I'm not social. And when I'm making videos, I'm just sitting here by myself, and I may be talking to you while I'm playing, but you're not here. So that's not the same. It's not the same as being social and open to a two-way conversation. I'm playing the game and talking and telling you what I'm doing, and that's about it when I'm recording. I'm still by myself, and I can stop any time, and I can, do whatever I want to do and start the recording back up again. And so that's kind of why I get onto Discord and Zeke Vabes. I'm not going to get that right. Zeke Vabes. Hello, how are you? I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Zeke, if you want my Discord, all you have to do is type in the chat !Discord, and it should give you an invite. And there's a free tractor for you for following me. Everybody gets a free tractor. You just have to drive it away with your 2 fingers. Hey Patrick, I'm doing good. How you doing? All right, we're getting close to being full here. Oh, wait a minute. Let me turn this off. Uh, turn that off. Have we already hit the point where it's supposed to turn on? Ah, I messed it up. I'm still trying to. We've got a mod in the folder here that's supposed to, when your tractor gets to about 80%, it's supposed to turn the beacons on to tell you that it's getting full. Now, the beacon I'm talking about is not the in-game beacon. I've got an actual beacon on my computer up on a shelf that I got from Giant for buying a special edition of, I can't remember which one it was. Was it 17 or 19? I can't remember. Anyway, if my beacons are going, so's this beacon in real life. But it doesn't, I haven't been able to see it work yet because it doesn't work with any of the in-game stuff as far as I can tell. Or, I'm sorry, the modded stuff. And Scorpion says it only works on combines. Well, that's pretty crummy then. Why it wouldn't work on anything. Matthew, I'm doing good. How you doing? Oh, stop that. Pick that up. All right, we're going to go dump this. Let's talk about the Tri-6. It's a new tractor. I was waiting for other people to come in. Where's Andy? Is Andy here? I didn't see Andy come in. Unless I just missed him. If I did, I apologize. Excuse me. We're going to look at the Tri-6 because it's new. Now, it's not new to us. We've always had a Tri-6 in each version of the game. FS22 had the bacon. 25 had the ignition. I've got both of those, but I'm not using the ignition. It's freaking huge, and it's made out of metal, and it sits on your desk, and that's all I need is something else sitting on my desk just to turn the key to start the engine. I haven't even taken it out of the box. But anyway, what was I going to do? Oh, I was going to go into here and look at the Tri-6. Cheers, Scorp. All right, so in a lot of the versions that we've played, somebody has made the Fendt Tri-6 mod, and we've got a version of it in every like 17, 19. I can't remember if it was in 15. It was at least in 17, 19, 20, 22, 25. But here's 25's version of it. It doesn't have a lot of options on it, but that's okay. I just like the tractor, and this one seems to drive and handle really well. So you can do the engine here. If we start off with a 540 horse, you can bump that up to a 750 and a 950 and a 1500, the Proto, and that's the limit. But that's what I'm driving right now is the Proto. And then you've got your wheel set up. There's weights on the wheels. There's wide tires and wide tires with weights and twin wheels and standard. So that's your choices right there. I like going with the wide wheels, but that's just me. And then this is what I was curious about. I think this is red. No, this is nothing. This is red. And it's your beacons, but I don't see that it does anything. Unless I'm missing something. Maybe that's not what it is. What else? I can't see what it's changing. It looks like it's changing something in the beacon there. Let's see. It's way, way up here. Watch this. And I'm going to go. I can't tell if it's doing anything. And there's blue. So you can change it red, blue, but then I don't see that it does anything. And then you can change the rim color. So anyway, that's the Fendt Tri-6. I love the way it handles. The only thing I don't like about it is it doesn't have black enough smoke. We need more black smoke coming out of it. Hey, Dennis is in the house. Dennis, how you doing? Yesterday I got tired of my new games I've been playing, and I loaded up Mass Effect, started a new Mass Effect playthrough. And I didn't realize that I didn't record Mass Effect. I don't have any Mass Effect recordings, except for Mass Effect Andromeda, which I didn't really care that much for. It was okay, but I kind of played through it, and then I made recordings, but I kind of stopped recording it at a certain point. I got about 2/3 of the way through and stopped recording it because nobody was watching it. I wasn't having any fun playing it. And so I kind of finished it out but didn't finish recording it. But I never recorded the original Mass Effect because it came out on the Xbox 360. Well, and the PlayStation as well, but I was playing it on the Xbox, if I'm not mistaken. And I wasn't recording anything on a console. I've never recorded... when that's not true. I did... God, what game did I do? Because it was only on the consoles. And I really, 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 really wanted to play it. So I did make... It was a pain in the butt, too. I had to make recordings and then copy them over, and it was a pain. But I don't remember what it was. I did, Dennis. I did know that. I won't play them on consoles because I don't play consoles. I own consoles, but I don't use them. I just prefer PCs, and I build my PCs for gaming. So, but yeah, I did see that. God, it's been years since I played European Truck Simulator. I'm still waiting for those of you that enjoyed the Farmers Dynasty that I played. I'm surprised. Hey, Don, how are you? Don's in the house. I'm surprised how many people really liked Farmers Dynasty, because I was told by some hardcore people that they didn't like me playing Farmers Dynasty. From the very beginning, when I started playing Farmers Dynasty, I got 3 or 4 times the views on that than I ever got on Farm Simulator, which I thought was really funny. You know, don't play Farmers Dynasty. We just want you playing Farm Simulator. And then I had 3 times the views. It was funny. Anyway, there's a Farmers Dynasty 2 that's supposedly being worked on. I thought it was close to being out, but they say 2026. And I'm still waiting because I have asked for an invite to play Farmers Dynasty while it's still in production. Scorpion needed a shout out, so I guess I'll give him one. Hey, Scorp. Anyway, yeah, I've applied some time ago. I haven't heard anything, but I applied for the ability to play Farmers Dynasty in its production phase, and I'm still waiting. Still waiting. Kenny, how are you? Kenny's following. Kenny gets a new tractor, brand new tractor. It's free of charge. We searched the internet for the best tractor that we could find, the most expensive, and we've given away free for anybody that follows or subscribes to the channel. So hang on, we'll get it for you. Andy's here.
Oh yeah.
Cheers, Scorp. Andy's here. Hey, Andy. I was worried. Andy's always here. I thought, oh my God, something's happened to Andy. All right, there's your tractor, Kenny. Thanks for the follow. It's free. Drive it off the lot with 2 fingers. It's nice. It's nice. There's Andy. Hey, Andy. Cheers. Andy, I showed the new tractor off. You missed it. We've got the Fendt Tri-6 in the house, and I showed off the options and stuff. There's not very many options. Bigger engine, different tires and wheels. You can double the wheels. These are the wide ones. But yeah, and my opinion so far, it drives fantastic. I like the way it drives and handles. And it seems to, I've got a 1,500 horsepower in it. It seems to do pretty good. Right. Cheers, Patrick. We gotta finish this up because I got things to do and places to go and people to see. You know what? I'm wasting my time here. While I'm picking up this grass, I could be plowing or something. Let me see what has to be done. Okay, this needs plowing. Although it doesn't say it does, but I usually plow every time. That way, I like a clean field. This one does need plowing. Okay, so we got some fields I could be working on while I'm picking up the grass. Let's grab this. And then, oh my God, look how dirty that is. Holy smokes. Oh my God. It looks like the Swamp Thing. All right, these are both lime. Let's fix one of these. We're gonna fix them both actually. Because I'm gonna fertilize first. We're gonna fertilize because it's hard to see if the field's been fertilized if you're just looking at it. Your dirt in your field should be darker when it's fertilized than when it's not. The problem is after you've finished the whole field, it's hard to tell if it's dark or not. It's hard to tell the difference. Has that been done? I don't know. You can't tell. Oh, silly traffic. All right, so this one looks like it's ready to plow. This one's ready to plow. Yeah, it's already got 50% fertilizer, and it's got, you can see the lime on it. So this is ready. So we'll get a big tractor over here and start doing that. I wish I'd have started this when I started the stream. Dang it. Wasting time. Here I am just yapping up a storm, not getting any farming done. Let's see, what's Scorpion saying? I put the new update in it. Okay. For Andy, there's an update on the Tri-6 that we just showed off, but we got that from a different page, so we're not getting an update from Giant. So we have to do that another way. There was, I mentioned earlier, there were 2 updates today on my mod list. One of them was for the auto pickup trailers, the auto load. That auto load mod was updated, and also the new greenhouse that I showed you that I got from Scorpion, that has the manure troughs in the front, and then it's got the silo that comes out of the ground. That one had an update today, and I did update them before I came in, so my game should be ready to go. But all right, let's see here. Who's driving? Scorpion. Scorpion, why do you want to do this today? Aren't you busy? Okay, so this one needs to be updated with some fertilizer, and then we'll get going on those fields. How much time did I waste? A half hour. I had wasted a half hour. Well, it's okay. I got so much stuff to do, it isn't going to matter. I still have fields that need to ripen. I've got orchards. Oh my God, the orchards in this game, guys. Unbelievable. On my other game that I test things on and I play, I filled up the orchards. You only have to add, let's see, you add water and fertilizer, I think. And I think that's it. There may be more to it than that. But anyway, once you get it started, I kept pulling pallets of fruit off those orchards for an hour. I was pulling and selling them. It's unbelievable how much fruit comes out of those orchards. Unless it's just my game, I don't know. Anyway, let's go with some fertilizer here. We got Miss Nelson's on the job and ready for action. Okay, so that was that field. Let's jump to that other one on the end there. Field 15 needs to work, and so crap, did I not need to do that? No, it does need fertilizing. What about before I drive that tractor all the way over here? No, it needs fertilizing too. Okay. Man, that guy's in a hurry. Just passed that truck. Hazardous driving. No beacons. Oh my God. We look like a police car. Oh, that's a siren in Europe. Ours are just wailing. Our sirens just wail. It is howl. We don't do that. We don't do that. A siren in one of our vehicles goes off and your head goes, your sinuses get cleared right out. Tina's working. I hope Tina's feeling better if she's running a tractor now. Okay, I got to get this done. I was going to show you the orchard, but we'll do that in a minute. Let's just keep working here. I got to get this done. The reason I need to get this done is I need to speed up time so that my other fields are ready to harvest. And if I speed up time without picking up the grass is going to continue growing, and it's going to cover up the windrows. And although I know where the windrows are, I still prefer to pick it up before that happens. That's just me. So there you go. All righty. Yeah, I haven't done that. I think this is maybe the third cutting that I haven't put fertilizer on, but I need to do it. Well, there's 50% on there, so yeah, I need to do a quick fertilization. Well, it's not going to be quick. There's 5 fields here. But I can be doing that while something else is working. Oh my God, the wind's just... We got rainy weather, I mentioned when we first came in. It's not just rainy. It's dark, rainy, and windy. Just what you would expect on an ocean. And I was telling everybody when I first came on today, it's been months since we've had any rain. We had maybe a sprinkling a couple times during the summer. Very unusual. Normally it rains for weeks on end, and then we'll get 1 or 2 days that it doesn't rain, and we run out and look at the sun and clap our hands and run back in, and the rain starts again. We're on the coast. That's what you expect. But this summer, we had absolutely no rain all summer long. It's been months and months since we've had rain. And all of a sudden, yesterday, it just poured, which was normal, but not when it's been a while. I mean, we forgot. And Carol and I are both looking out. What is that? Why is it so dark in the house? And Carol says, I think it's raining. And I said, what? And I walked in the living room. We've got skylights throughout the house. And that's one of the things I love about our bathroom. Our bathroom is big as most bedrooms. Our bathroom is huge. And there's a skylight, a big one. And so on a nice day, the bathroom is so bright. It's like standing outside. But boy, when it rains and there's no light coming in that skylight. And so we both kind of stepped outside, and the rain was bouncing off the road, a foot. And we thought, what the heck is going on? Is it Armageddon? And then I looked at her and she looked at me and said, we live on the coast, don't you? And I said, yeah, I know. It's just been a while. I forgot. I love this Quicker Picker Upper, except for I try not to mention what it's. To me, it looks like a shit maker. I don't know if that's how you pronounce that. SCHUITE. Shit maker. I'm probably wrong, but that's sure what it looks like. Normally I get 3 million liters of grass. The last time it was just shy of 3 million. And you can tell, I just took a full load in. This Quicker Picker Upper holds 1 million liters. So this will be the second one. But because it's not 100% fertilizer, I probably won't get 3 this time. We'll see. As a matter of fact, this would be a good way to tell, because I can kind of jot down how much. And then once I get a second fertilizer on it, we'll run it again and see if I get any more than I do this time. I often wonder, if you go through all the trouble of all the fertilizing and stuff, does it really make a difference? Or is it like, oh, you got 10 more liters by doing the full fertilizer? Blue Street Custom, hi, how are you doing? What's your avatar? I can't tell. It just looks blue. I'm looking at a chat that is in high definition, and the avatars are teeny tiny. I'd need a Microsoft. I'd need a microscope to see them. I just see blue there. Like I can barely tell a scorpion is a scorpion. All right, we're getting close to a full trailer here. I'm certainly up to no good. I don't know what anybody else is up to. Looks like the sun's going down. 7:09. What's sunset nowadays? About 7 o'clock? My phone tells me, but on my Weather Channel, I pay for a Weather Channel app that I pay for monthly. I'm always interested in the weather, no particular reason, just always have been. Two favorite subjects for me are weather and food. So there you go. We do that a lot on this channel, talk a lot about food and weather. Anyway, it shows me all that stuff, and it gives me whether there's stuff in the air, pollen and stuff like that. I get a lot of information. Let's go in this thing backwards. I've never went in backwards before. Oh, a 70 Chevelle. Blue Streak Customs at the bottom. A 70 Chevelle. I had a 71 Dodge Dart Swinger that was a blueprinted engine. So blueprinted 440 with 2 4-barrel carburetors, headers. It was built. It was really built. That was my muscle car when I got out of college. And but you should have been, back in the day, my high school years, I graduated in 71, so we had some muscle cars, I tell you, in the parking lot of the school. But one buddy had a Roadrunner, a couple of them had Challengers. There was a 60, what was it? A 66 Camaro. Everybody had muscle cars, and they were fixed up. We're from a rural area, so we were big into mechanical stuff. Mine was hopped up all to hell. But we had lots of muscle cars in the parking lot, except for one. We had one of our buddies that drove a tractor to school. We'd all be in the school parking lot, parking our muscle cars, and in it'd pop this John Deere Farmall or whatever it was. Open canopy, and it was just a tractor, just an old tractor. There was no canopy, no ceiling at all. It was open, and he'd come, hopping on this thing, and it sounded like one of those 2 barrels or damn thing was it popped and snapped, and that's what he drove to school. Scale modeling, huh? Do you just do cars? Scorpion does some, and I don't know a lot about it. I really don't know anything about modeling, scale modeling and stuff. But Scorpion has some railroads in one of his rooms where he's got railroad tracks that come down off the ceiling, so he can keep them up out of the way. But I don't know anything about that either. I had my brother-in-law when I was high school age lived in Seattle. He's from Chicago, and they were into and forgive me, I don't know what it's called, but it's the little cars where you have a controller and they race around, and there's some people can get a lot of money in that too. I mean, they had these little cars that they put new engines in and put new tires on, and they were racing those things. I think they bet money on them sometimes. Model Chow Chows. One of the prettiest cars, one of my buddies had a Ford Falcon, and I just can't remember what year it was. It was 60 something. It was a 60 something. It was a Ford Falcon 2-door convertible. Oh my God, that was a pretty little car. It was just gorgeous. Then we had one guy had just a fastback Mustang. Two guys had regular Mustangs. One of them was a 65 and one was a 66. The guy that had the fastback was a 69. And then I can't remember, I think it was a 70 or a 71 Mach. What was the Mustang Mach 1 or Mach 2? Mustang Mach 1, I think. One of the teachers had one of those, and it was my typing teacher. And we were pretty close. As a matter of fact, I just got a text from her on the phone just this morning. My typing teacher. She was only 3 years older than me. Or 2 years older than me. No, she was 3 years older than me. No, I'm wrong about that. She was 4 years older than me. My wife is 3 years older than me. Anyway, she had the Mach 1. She had a Mach 1. She let me drive it all the time. And then we had a kid that had the Boss 302, I think it was called, Mustang. Back then we went from cars and then we moved from cars to pickups. Pickups weren't big back then for us kids. Why would you want a pickup when you could have, a Challenger or a Charger, a Mustang, a Camaro? I had a Dodge Dart Swinger. There were only two of those in town. A guy was always trying to get me to race him. I wasn't into that. I liked my car, and it was fast, but I wasn't into that kind of thing. That I didn't want to hurt my car any. I took good care of it. I raced it a couple times at the drag strip, but this guy wanted to race it out in the country someplace, and I said, "Nah, I'm not crazy." And finally, he found out I was going to the drag strip. We had a drag strip that wasn't. They would open up a day here and there for anybody that just wanted to come, and so I'd take my Volkswagen, my little Volkswagen Beetle, and run it on the. I took my motorcycle a couple times too. I was a dirt biker, but I did have a road motorcycle, a Honda 750. And you might think, 750, that's not a road motorcycle. It is if you're only 5 foot, 120 pounds. I was a little guy. I'm only 5. I think the tallest I got was 5'8", 5'7.5". I cheat a little bit. 5'8". I was 5'7.5" was my tallest. But I'm going downhill at 72. I'm down. I've lost an inch. 5'6" now. But that'd be an inch and a half, wouldn't it? Anyway, so I was back in school. I was 5'6", 5'7", and I weighed 125 pounds, something like that. I was just a little guy. So a 750 was a big motorcycle to me. Stubbed your toe today? Oh no, Nat. Which toe? The big one or the little one? I hate when you stub the little one. Nate says he just got home. Okay, you just got home and then stubbed your toe, or you stubbed your toe on the way home? Did you stub your toe in traffic? Nate comes here and says things and then doesn't follow up on them. Or if he does, I miss them. I may have to go back and look at the live stream, because I think it was Nate that came in and said he was upset. And I kept asking him why he was upset, and I don't know if he ever said. But then I'm not constantly looking at the chat, which is one of my faults. I'm not a streamer. I'm not very good at it. I don't really, it's not my thing. I do it for you guys. But I know that everybody's after me all the time. You're not watching this chat because you missed this and that and the other thing. Sorry. Oh, stepping on Legos. Ow, ow, ow. Stepping on Legos would be hard on me because I'm very, very flat-footed. When I walk in the sand, I leave dents. Okay, so we've got 75% in here. The last time that I picked up from this grass, I was very short. I was like 98% of a full load. So this is only 75%. So we'll do some fertilizing and see if that increases the yield that much. I mean, if that's the case, now you got to remember, the field is not completely devoid of fertilizer. It is at 50%. So I wouldn't expect it to be drastic, the change. So 25% is probably about right. So I think what that means is if I do a full fertilization, I should get close to 3 million on yield off that grass. Running across the street to get to the store with my sister and mom, I was trying not to get hit by a car. Oh my God. I think stubbing your toe would be a lot better than getting hit by a car. Just saying. Oh, I'm going in backwards again. Dang it. Bad on me. Twice in a row. When I looked at that update on the greenhouse, I think it said you have the ability to change the empty speed or something. Was that my phone? Taco Tuesday. Taco Bell's mad because I didn't show up today. Sent me a nasty message. Where were you? We had a bunch of tacos made for you and you didn't show up. What the hell? Oh, I know. All right. So this is the combine or the greenhouse I'm talking about right here. This one. Oh, wait a minute. No, this isn't it. This is the coffee one. That's the coffee one. It's this one here. And they said something about a change in whether you can download faster, empty the thing. Taco Tuesdays. Anyway, okay, here's something I know I want to get done today, so remind me, please, if I forget. I want to take this field and make it into a rice field. Now, on my other play game, my other save game, I made this one. I bought this field over here and turned it into a rice field. Now, I did that because it was bigger than that field, but it's not that much bigger than that field. So I'm debating. I meant to keep this one for potatoes and sugar beets because I'm using potatoes and sugar beets in a couple of different things. For example, I'm making whiskey out of potatoes, right? So I have a need for potatoes and sugar beets that I normally didn't have. But I'd like to have some rice too because this factory right here is for making breakfast cereal. And half of the choices include rice. So I need rice. And I hate doing rice. Don't like it. So I'm debating whether to do this one as rice or leaving this one as potatoes and sugar beets and buying this one for a rice field. And I might do that. I might do that. What is on it now? Let's see. Holy smokes, it's potatoes and it's ready to harvest. All right. Let's buy this. We're going to buy this. How can we buy that? We can do this. And 22. Oh, it's $500,000. I guess it's worth it. Right? Okay. But we bought more than just a field. We bought whatever this is. Is it just... I mean, we've wasted half that area is wet. But there's a river runs through it. But it might have some trees and stuff that I could do, which I'm not gonna. I'm gonna leave them. I don't care. All right. Let's get, while we're thinking about it, or not thinking about it, let's just get this guy to work doing potatoes because I want to make a rice field out of that. So don't let me forget that I'm working on this field over here because it's away from the main farm. Thanks, Scorp. Can always count on Scorpion. It's magic. I got a magic header. All right, who's doing that? Tina. God, Tina's doing everything today. Who knew Tina was that hard a worker? Probably Jesse did. Scorp's almost done with this field. And I just got to decide what to put on it. And then, looks like Tina's done. Well, who was doing? Oh, Miss Nelson and Tina were both doing fertilizer. All right, let's swap this out then. We're gonna swap this out with lime and finish this field up and get it plowing. Oh. Matthew's trying to get a hold of me. It's soup du jour. We're looking for something sparkly. There you go, Matthew. You got it. Ba-ba-dum, ba-ba-dum, ba-ba-dum. Matthew knows how to use chat. I'm drinking me a Red Bull. Are you old enough for a Red Bull? All right, so we're jonesing for something to drink here. I'm thirsty. I didn't have anything with lunch. I usually don't drink anything with lunch because I like to save it for the soup du jour. So I think I got one Code Red left, but I don't know if I can have it because my blood sugars were a little bit high today. Yeah. My blood sugar's a little bit high today, so I'm not going to go with the Code Red. I'm going to go with a regular Dr. Pepper. Did I say Dr. Pepper? I'm sorry. I haven't seen Godzilla for a while. And so I was thinking about Godzilla. And I need to make an appointment with Godzilla because if I want Dr. Pepper, I mean, he's all the way in China, so, or Hong Kong. Did I say China? Hong Kong. He's all the way over in Hong Kong. It takes him a while to get the Dr. Pepper over here. Plus, he drinks most of it himself. So, and then this is what I drink on a normal basis because there's no sugar and no caffeine in it. And if it's good enough to give you in the hospital, it's good enough for me to drink now and again. So, the 7-Up's my mainstay. If I want a soda for dinner or something, but we're gonna go with Mountain Dew. So, let's grab the magic container, drop it in its auto load. If gravity, yes, and gravity does work for all you flat earthers. Point it away from the computer. Oh God, that's cold. And so refreshing. Alrighty. There we go. We're celebrating a little caffeine. That is not decaffeinated. I have a thing about caffeinated sodas or coffee or tea. I know a lot of people say, you should be drinking. I'm not supposed to have caffeine, right? Here's my question to the doctors. If caffeine is bad for me, what's the process to get the caffeine out? What does the process to decaffeinate something leave in the product? So if you're drinking a caffeinated coffee, how hard is it to get the caffeination out? What kind of chemicals are they using to do that? And is that better or worse than drinking the caffeine? That's my question to doctors. I've got a pretty good idea that the process of decaffeinating something puts much more chemicals in the drink than the caffeine would hurt you. I think that other stuff is more harmful. That's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. That's not the reason why my doctors don't want me doing caffeine, though. It's my heart. I have a bad heart, and they don't want the stimulant affecting my heart. So that's a different story. But even so, that still doesn't mean that the chemicals they put in to decaffeinate it are good for you either. So anyway, there we go. What am I missing? Soda o'clock. I'm drinking me a Red Bull. We went through that. Nate, are you able to do that? I am old enough. I'm 18. I'm old. An 18-year-old telling a 72-year-old that they're old. Man, you just made my day. I got a laugh out of that. And I'm afraid to laugh anymore. A good laugh might put me 6 foot under. And the reason why these are cold, when I decide what I'm going to have, I'll put it up by the freezer compartment in my little fridge so it's colder than the rest of it. I can't keep my fridge that cold because I have medication in there, a lot of medication. and it can't get too cold. Like it can't get warm either. So anyway, onward we go. Scorp's drinking water. I drink water when I'm not doing this. I've told you guys, you've heard me say it before. If you watch my videos and stuff, you'll think that I'm sitting here constantly just double fisting sodas. I drink very few. I only drink, three, maybe 4 in a week, if that much. I have about a dozen of these. This one's cool because it glows in the dark. But I have about a dozen of these, and I drink water, but I put this stuff in it. This stuff here is like it puts electrolytes back in you. But I like this one because it only contains potassium. I mean, outside of the salts that put the stuff back in, it only has potassium and magnesium in it, and you need both of those things. And I'm not necessarily getting those things in my diet. So, and I don't want some of these other kind that have 15,000 ingredients in them. If you're drinking those drinks that are supposed to be good for your electrolytes, take a look at the carton and see what the hell they're putting in you. That one cost me a little bit more money. I get it online, and if you look at the side of the tin, it's only magnesium and potassium. And again, somebody like me needs those two things because I'm not getting them any other way. Okay, where are we going now? Okay, that was lime. Shoot. Did I do? Okay, 50% fertilized and limed, and now it can be plowed. And this one needs. Uh-oh. Did I not lime this one? Okay, this one needs liming. I didn't lime it. Okay, what's in it? This one has fertilizer in it, so we need to get lime in it. Yeah, Nate's 18. He's old enough to drink Red Bull. But here's the thing. Over here in where we live, they used to have Red Bull and some other vending machines in the schools. Kids start having heart attacks, so they took them out. Now they banned them out of schools because the dang kids were getting heart attacks from all the Red Bull they were drinking. All right, Miss Nelson's back at the tractor. Wasn't she in this before? She has the thing for fertilizers, I guess. Let's check the... Oh, Tina's working up a storm. All right. We'll put this guy away. Love this tractor. Get back, get back, get back. Okay, there's something else I wanted to do today. I want to get some animals, so let's check into this. This is horses here. Let me drop down out of the sky here. Okay, we're looking at horses. Old Gray. Old Gray. Pintos. Reminds me of Pinto beer. Palominos. I had a Palomino when I had my horses. I had at one time I had 4 horses. Palomino, and I had Appaloosas. Seal Brown, a black horse. That would be Diablo from Zorro. A bay horse. Bays are pretty. Chestnuts. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. And then we got the Palomino. I'm going to go with some Pintos, I guess. And I don't, I'm not interested in having all different kinds, really. How many can we have anyway? 16? All right. We'll buy a Pinto. We'll buy an old gray one. We'll buy a Palomino. I'm going to buy one of each. And I have a mod in here that a jockey comes once a day and rides them for me because I don't like doing that. And pets them and whatever they need. They need to pamper horses, I guess. So I don't have to ride them. I just have to sell them when they get old and rake in the money. Know what I mean? Okay, so that gives me 8 out of 16. So it looks like I should have just bought 2 of each. I'd have been ready to go, man. Oh, I'm not naming them. Get out of my... Quit. Stop it. Name the horses. Okay, so what's going on? I'm just going to do this. This is taking up too much time. Okay, I got 16 horses. They need food. So I'm thinking I might have some oats. Let's go take a look. And then I need to get, gosh, this guy's done. Let's run him to that little field that has the fertilizer on it. Where am I at? Where's my farm? I guess that was my farm. That is my farm. Frank's gone. I missed Frank leaving. Jack Frost. El Polaco Loco? Quick question. Can you explain me what to do in order to destroy my crops when I want to fertilize it or pass the weeder? Yeah, well, what you have to do is just go into the settings here. Just go into the normal settings, the one on the bottom. So you're going to hit the escape key. Hit the escape key. Go to the bottom here where the gears are. Go to settings. And then crop growth here. And you'll see that I don't like stones in my fields. So I have that off. But there's where you turn the weeds off if you don't want weeds. If you want weeds, leave it on. And then... let's see. There's the crop destruction right there. Just turn it off right there. So, as you can see, I've got that off. I don't mind plowing. It gives me something to do. So when you put it on periodical, that just means about every 2 or 3 crops you have to plow. The game will tell you whether it does or not. I don't like field stones. That's a pain in the butt. I don't mind liming. Again, it gives me something to do, and usually the liming doesn't take very long. And I don't like messing with weeds because I don't like to look at them. Now, since we're on the subject of crops, if you have the disaster destruction here, I usually put it on visual, but I've gotten to the point where I don't like it because in my other game I had a rice field and a hailstorm came in and took out half my crop. So with the disaster, if a tornado comes and destroys your crops, if hail comes, it'll destroy your crops. So there's disaster destruction. You can have it visual only, or you can disable it. And if you leave it visual only, okay, let's go back. If it's enabled, you're going to see tornadoes. You're going to see the tornado come in and go across your fields and destroy not just crops. It'll destroy fences. It'll destroy property, that kind of thing, if you've got that enabled. You can say visual only, which means you won't see, you'll see the destruction, but you won't get all the other stuff. Or you can just disable it. On my other game, I disabled it because it still took out, on visual only, it still took out crop. So I just disabled it. Anyway, there's that. I hope that answers your question. Yeah, you might. I'm not sure on the size of the tractor because I never use anything smaller than large. If it ain't big, you won't see it on my farm. Which isn't exactly true. I've got a couple of small tractors, but I like big tractors, and I cannot lie. Is it getting dark on me? Oh, Steve's here. Steve the farmer. All right, where was I going here? I don't remember. Where's the other Limerator? Oh, okay. All right. I sound like Matthew McConaughey. All right. Okay, this one just got plowed, didn't it? Yeah. I think the Mountain Dew's getting to my head. As you guys can tell, I'm growing my beard out, but I don't know if I'm going to keep doing it. Every winter, I've grown my beard out till it's like down here. But I decided I don't think I did it last year for the first time. And I haven't decided yet. Okay, there's lime on that. There's lime down here. Okay, so I've already limed it. Let's get some fertilizer. I did that opposite. I like to fertilize it first. What did I just miss? Andy's on the bridge again. Thomas is in the house. Thomas, how you doing? All right, let's switch this to fertilizer. Hire somebody. Who'd we hire? Miss Nelson again. My gosh, she's working up a storm. All right, let's go check the, was it potatoes? Okay, he's done. You've had it. You're done. Okay, I'm in a hurry here. I'm gonna do this the easy way. I can't remember what these two fields are doing. So let's jump in between them here. Oh wait, Miss Nelson's on that one. We'll just jump in right here. Oh, there's still crop on it. Oh, it's ready to harvest. Soybeans are ready. Holy smokes. All right, let's get to work. Okay, I gotta get him off the road. All right, let's get a combine. A combine. That got corn on it. That's got corn on it. Let's get this one. Where am I? Oh, I'm right here, ready to go and ready for action. Okay, let's move in. Soybeans won't have a windrow, so we don't have to worry about that. We get our realistic combine in here. Are you going? Is he working? What happened? Oh no, Hamies don't want to work. Wait a minute. Oh, this is harvested. I'm on the wrong field. Oh geez, I just got run over by a car. That hurt. Alright, I'm off the field. I'm off more than that, but we'll just go with the field. It's funny watching these people walking in the rain. We're not, and we haven't had the rain for so long. They look funny. You're getting wet. Okay, now what? Ready to harvest. What's it? Not ready for work, it says. Oh, don't give me that. Oh, it's gonna do this on me again. Oh, am I gonna have to do it manual? What do I got? A half hour? Okay, I'm gonna stop right here for a second because I wanted to do this. I want to do it. What, you might ask? Well, just a second, I'll show you. Okay, I got to do this, and I'm gonna run out of time. Okay, so he's got all of the fruit off of this. So he's got to get this guy off the field. I don't have a truck close by. I'm just going to park this guy here for just a momento. Uno momento. Ah, did I do that? I think I did. Okay, what do we got? Needs plowing. Of course it does. Dang it. I'm going to run out of time. Okay, hang on. I'm running out of time, so I'm going to do this. We're going to fix this field up here. We're going to fix it up. What I want to do is okay. So I haven't done this before. I'm trying to make this plowed and fertilized and limed and ready to go. So let's see if this works. Oh, I didn't take the stuff off. Remove foliage. What did that do? What did that do? Oh shoot, I blew it. I've screwed it over. Something's wrong. That didn't do what I wanted it to do. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Need foliage. Stubble shredded. Needs rolling. Clear height types. Buy farmland. Ground layer none. Plowed, yes. Ground type. Plowed. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, it's fertilized and it's plowed. Okay, now, if you're going to do a rice field, because what I want to do, and you may, first off, you got to decide how you're going to do it. What size? Once you do, you got to choose a side to put the pump on, the water pump, because it has to flood the field. Now, I chose not to have the pump on this side, I think. And probably the reason why I think that's a little wider here. No, it's not really, is it? All right. I guess it doesn't matter. Let's put it here, someplace in the middle. Kind of in the middle-ish. I'm not too concerned that it's not exactly in the middle. So let's drop it here. Cheating. Cheaters, you guys are cheaters. Okay, so now what you do is you decide what side you want the pump on. And once you do that, then you need to decide how big you want the field to be. So okay. Go into construction, I think, or is it? No, it's not. It's dang it. Is it farmland? Dang, I can't remember. I don't remember. There it is. Okay, here we go. So you go to production and cultivation, and then it's a rice field. Now, once you decide where you want your pump, the first go you have to outline where you want your field to go, and wherever you start, whichever side you start, which this is the side I'm going to start on right here, that's where the pump will go. So now it's telling me it's overlapping another object. I don't care. I'm going to disregard that. So I'm going to hit this here, and then you see the line, and then I'm going to go to there. There's another line. We're going to go to there, and then here. And now you see the green line all the way around. Okay. Okay. I don't know if that worked or not. I don't think it did. What did I do wrong? Did I do something wrong? Okay. God, it's been ages since I've done this, so bear with me. Okay, so production. All right, try this again. Okay, that did it. That did it. Okay, put a border around that area. So you can still see where the original field is right here. And this is going to be the start of the rice field. Okay, so that should put a pump in. There's a pump. So let's get out. Run to the pump. And we have to start flooding the field. All right, now go back to work. I'll leave the potatoes for now. I'm running out of time. And the way I would normally do this is right then and there, once I started the pump, I would increase time. And that will fill that field up. But I've got a reason not to do that right at the moment. I wanted to fertilize my grass first. So let's go find the other fertilizer. See if it's running. It's not. Let's get this guy going on the grass. This is going to take a while. That's why I wanted to get it done. I got lots and lots. I've got a lot of grass in storage, so if I don't get the grass completely fertilized, it's not going to make that much difference. I only lost out of, I only lost, 25% out of 1 million? No, it was out of 3 million. If I lose a little bit of yield, it isn't going to matter that much, is what I'm trying to say. I've already got it half fertilized, so I'm not losing 100% of the benefit of having fertilizer. So if I didn't get it done, it wouldn't make too much difference, in my opinion. Who's awakened? Hey, Hamish. Hamish is on the job and ready for action. All right, thanks, Scorp. Scorp thinks I can start planting, although I don't have a machine, so I need to get one. So let's get... I don't do rice normally, but I need it for production, so I'm going to do it. Root crops, vegetables, special crops, rice planters. Okay, we're going to get one of these. We're going to make it go as fast as we can, which isn't that fast. Yeah, 10.6. And then buy that. Okay, and then we're going to need a pallet of seeds. It's getting dark on me. Indeed it is. Okay, so we're going to need a pallet of seeds. Use your multi-fruit planter. Wasn't it modded to do rice? I don't remember. I don't remember, Scorp. No, it's not modded to do rice. Not the one I was using. Wait a minute. Oh, this is not, that's not what I'm using. It's multi-fruit. It's the Blue Drive multi-fruit. Whoops. Go back. Yeah, it does rice. But that's not the one I'm using. I'm using this one. And it does rice too. Oh, wait a minute. That says it does rice. Okay. All right. I'm just confused. I'm just getting confused. My age, I'm old. Okay, 22. Boom, boom. Ow, that sounds painful. I made dents in the ground and there's a puddle of water in it. Look at the water come off the wheels. That's cool. I like it. I like it. I like it. Seeding in water is not allowed. Oh, I'm trying to seed grass. No wonder. Whoops, I missed. Okay, I don't think I'm looking for long grass. Yeah, it's not long grass. It's regular, rice. Not long rice. It's regular rice. Okay. Is it doing anything? Man, it's soggy out here. I hope I don't get stuck in the mud. Okay. It's not going to let me with the water going. Is that right, Scorp? Oh, look, it's putting the water. It's putting the water out backwards. I like it. How long does it take? Oh, come on. How long does it take to empty the water out? Oh, wait a minute. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. I don't want to do it. I want Hamish to do it. Miss Nelson again. Miss Nelson's doing all the work today. Oh my God, look at the mud. Oh no. We're gonna make mud pies. Oh no, it won't let me flood it. It won't stop. It won't stop. Overshot that one. Not gonna let me do it. Do I disregard it or what? It's telling me you can't do it, but it looks like it's doing it, so I don't know. It's not laying anything down. It's not working. I am in the field. I am in the field. It's not working. See, it's not laying anything down. I'm still not working. All right, well, let me turn this off. All right, I'm gonna try this. Okay, so it's full of water. It's full of water. Let's see if I can get a worker to do it. Matthew thinks he can do it. Let's find out if Matthew can do it. Seeding in water is not allowed. Oh, shoot. I just knocked my header out of the way. All right, I'm running out of time. I'm going to start this with the piece of equipment I bought, and we'll worry about what'll work and what doesn't work the next time. So let's find seeds. No. Grassland, baling, sprayers, vegetables, specialty crops. All right, let's see if we can do this. Okay, it's loading it up. Okay, that loaded it up, and then da-dum dum dum. Okay, it's loaded, and I'm gonna hire a worker, which means that I only need one load of seeds, or saplings, as they call them, because when he runs out, he will buy them while he's working, so I don't have to keep buying a whole bunch of rice. So let's get over there, and then I'll figure out later why in the hell it's not doing what we want it to do. Okay, still Matthew. Matthew thinks he can do it, so we'll let him do it. And yeah, this is gonna take forever. It just does. So, but I'm running out of time. We've only got a few minutes left, and so I want to get it going. And then we'll, like I said, we'll work out how to do it the next time differently. We'll figure out what's wrong, why it wouldn't let me do it. Like I said, I don't do rice. I don't know if I've ever done rice. But yeah, I did. There was a map where we had 3 or 4 fields of rice. I don't remember what it. Oh, it was a giant map. I have done rice on a giant map once, and I don't remember how to do it. So there you go. We'll just let it go. Isn't it pretty? Okay. We got a watered down. Now the good news is this map, the fields, not all, but most of the fields are fairly flat. They're fairly level. That's important on rice because if it's not, you can't make a very big field. If the ground was sloped, you wouldn't be able to make a field this big because it goes out of bounds on the level of it. So, but the other good thing is if I decide to make this back into potatoes or corn or something, it's flat enough, it should be able to revert back to a regular field, I think. I haven't actually done that before, but I think that's the case. I've never farmed at night in a long time. Where am I? Oh, I'm on that little bitty field. I've never seen the farm at night. I've never seen it at night. Do we have any lights up? A few on the house. Oh, what we got? A machine gun turret. Look at that. We can defend our castle. That's funny. We do have some lights in the sheds and around. Some. What, can't wash my trucks at night? No lights in here? All right, let's go check on the grass because I sped time up, so grass is probably growing. It's probably too late to fertilize it. Yeah. It's not fertilizing it, so I have to wait. So even though I thought I was fertilizing it, I'm not fertilizing it. I think I have to wait to the next growth stage. So we couldn't do it anyway. All right, so in this one, fertilized and ready to plant. That's still growing. All right, this one needs plowed. Let's grab a plow and head that way. Those beacons, they don't put out much light, do they? How easy that tractor went over the railroad tracks. Well, we've had a few hiccups today, but we got quite a bit of work done, and it's pretty fun so far. Well, I've only got one rice field, so it'll be done by Thursday. It doesn't take that long. Rain, rain. Rain, 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 rain. It's raining, it's pouring. Old scorpion is snoring. What's this guy doing? 100% fertilized. Oh. Am I harvesting? Oh, I have to do it manually, don't I? It wouldn't, for some reason, I can't get the AI to do this. For some reason. What's happening? Ready to harvest, it says, but where's my lines? Oh, for some reason I've got oats in the combine. No wonder it wouldn't do it. How did that happen? Okay, 1% is nothing. Absolutely nothing. So, I'm just going to empty it. And grab this, do that. And hire a worker. No? Yes? It's Hamish to the Hamish. It's Hamish. It's Hamish to the rescue. That's what I was trying to blurt out there and couldn't get it done. I didn't get a haircut again. You guys probably can't really tell from the camera, but in real life, my hair is down to my shoulders here in the back. It's pretty long, and it's really getting bushy up around the sides here, but the headphones covered up, so it's getting quite long. If I grab it, it's curly. If I grab it, I can pull it across to there. Because it's all curly. I haven't had it this long in a long time. Alrighty, guys, time for me to go. Hope you had fun today. We'll be back tomorrow. Go back on the farm on Thursday. Tomorrow, if I have the time, I'll do a Red Dead again. So I got some stuff I want to do on Red Dead that I'm looking for, just junk. I want to work on my what do I call it, my knapsack, my what's that little satchel. I want to work on my satchel. That means hunting, so we'll see. I don't know. I didn't want to live stream that because it's a lot of lurking, hiding behind trees, creeping around, trying to find a level 3, a 3-star animal. It takes forever. So I don't know if I'm going to actually do that, but we've got plenty of other things we can do on Red Dead. So thanks for joining me today. I hope you had fun. Hope to see you in the next one. Take care of yourselves, take care of your families, and ta-ta for now. That's creepy. All right, bye.